Folks, Dan Mac here with the folks from Hellgrimm. Folks, say hi.
Hi.
Introduce yourselves.
I'm Jerry Connor, play guitar, write music.
I'm Erica Missy, I sing and play drums.
Jarmon Willis, play bass.
Okay, so now Erica and Jerry, I've interviewed you almost 2 years ago with
Yes.
Monkeysoop before. So now we're talking about a brand new band, Hellgrimm. How did this come about?
We started writing different genre of music for Monkeysoop, some more serious bluesy rock stuff, and went on tour. And it seemed like it wasn't taken too well with some of the fans of Monkeysoop. They wanted to hear more of the happy party. You know, we used to get strippers on stage and all kinds of crap, and they still wanted that atmosphere. The more I started writing songs, the more it was leading toward what we're doing now. And so we just decided, we talked to a few record executives and stuff, and they recommended changing the name, getting a new band. So we went ahead and switched the name to Hellgrimm. We're still doing Monkeysoop when people want it, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, and Hellgrimm, we've been getting a really good response from it so far.
So Monkeysoop is still its own separate entity.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just buried for now, I guess, or in the background.
It's kind of hibernating.
On hiatus.
It's on ice.
Okay.
Hiatus or ice.
Where'd the name of the band come from?
Well, you want to tell that? Or we actually, on our debut Monkeysoop CD, we had a song called Hellgrimm, and it's kind of an in-joke that I won't tell today. You'll have to
Just
come
see
to
if
a show and ask us.
Yeah.
But it's actually the name of a song on our first CD back in 2004, and we were talking. We just needed a cool name. We were kind of tossing around ideas.
It was between that and Astral Corpse.
Yeah, and we decided Astro Corpse didn't. It was cool, but it didn't really work. And Hellgrimm, it just kind of, we were already familiar with the name. We checked it out. There aren't 20 other bands with that name out there.
Or 2 or 3 or whatever.
So it's like, okay, let's do it. And actually, the Hellgrimm's kind of evolved. It's actually the name of a character now. Originally, it was just a word, and now it's actually got a story. Our CD cover, which I'll show you in a little bit, actually has a female character on it, and her name is Hellgrimm. And we've decided that she's a daughter of Hades that you don't hear about very much, and she kind of helps to protect or decide who gets to go to Hades and kind of man the river Styx, and she gets to ride Cerberus, the three-headed dog. So that's kind of what Hellgrimm is. That's the background of the name now. It's a character, and people they seem to like it. It's kind of a little more edgy than Monkeysoop, and it's a little more heavy sounding, which is it's gotten a positive response so far. So we're happy with that.
And Jarmon, how did you join the band?
So, I actually, out of nowhere, I messaged that guy, and, I mean, I'm sure people know that they are part of Green Jello, and asked him if he needed anybody. And he said, well, yeah, I mean, I could always use people. So I went out and had a rehearsal and just kind of went from there. I actually have more of a metal background, even though I really do enjoying playing punk rock even more so than metal, but I have more of a metal background, and I just kind of went from there.
I thought you were like strictly polka, man. And we were changing.
We're on camera, bro.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys have played only a couple of shows so far, right?
I think we played a total of 4 shows. Yes.
And the reactions have been positive so far?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So with just 4 shows under your belt, you guys are already in the studio. Is there a reason why there was such a quick jump into the studio?
This guy doesn't stop writing music.
Every time I pick up the guitar, I write a song.
And some of these songs he's had written since last year, since this time last year. So it wasn't a question of writing music. It was more like what goes on the first CD, because he's already got 2 or 3 CDs written.
Yeah, I think we have like 22 songs to record, and we just finished recording 8. So.
Yeah, so there's more. Every time we practice, we write more too. You know, the last practice we had like 4 more songs going. So it's our question isn't not have. We don't have an issue with having enough material. We have an issue with how fast can we record it and get it,
before we
tracked
forget
before
the
we
last
forget
song,
it and write a different one.
Now, how has the writing or the recording process, actually, well, both the writing and recording process, been different for Hellgrimm than it has been for Monkeysoop in the past?
It's kind of the same, similar. We keep finding different studios to go with.
Yeah.
And the gentleman who just did this CD, we're really, really happy with it. And he doesn't have, he prefers to remain mostly anonymous because he doesn't have a lot of time to record a lot of stuff. Like everybody else, he has a day job and stuff, but we really like the job he did on this. Yeah, it came out really good. So we typically record, we don't do live recordings, we typically break it down by instrument: drums, bass, guitar, vocals. That's just the easiest that we're used to. That's the way we've been doing it for a while.
Now, do you guys have any shows lined up for Hellgrimm now that these CDs coming out?
Wow,
We have a bunch.
We got a bunch, yeah.
The first one we are opening for Kill and Pissing Razors, along with a few other bands here at Bonds on February 2nd. That's a Saturday night. That's our first show coming up this year. Which
will be the CD release.
Yeah, that's also going to be our CD release for the Hellgrimm debut CD, the self-titled Hellgrimm CD. Then we have a bunch of shows. If you want to pause the camera, I can go make a list.
That's fine.
I can't remember all of them right now, but you might know.
We'll be opening up on the Green Jelly tour too.
Yeah, that'll be in February at 6 different...
I think 6 or 7 different
shows in February around Texas. And then we'll also be touring as Hellgrimm around Texas.
We got New Orleans.
Yes, that's right.
And then we're going to do a Little Rock, St. Louis stint, and then we're going to do the West Coast, right?
Yeah, probably do the West Coast this summer. We'll go out to California and Arizona.
Kind of excited to do the Green Jello tour, because we'll be able to remain on stage after we finish with Hellgrimm, and then to transition into Green Jelly. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Really excited about that.
Yeah, it'll be hardcore 3 hours of playing. Yes! It'll be a workout.
So, since now we have a whole new project, is there anything that you have like specifically planned for this project, or is it just something to let out some creative juices?
It started out a different, letting out creative juices on a different level than what we do in Monkeysoop or Green Jelly. As we go on the process, we get more and more plans on what to do, ideas pop up and stuff. One of the ideas, I know she doesn't like this, is a comic book with the character Hellgrimm.
And by the way, the character of Hellgrimm is actually based on a friend of ours. Her name is Kelly Abbas, and she is a Canadian model, actress, singer who lives up in Ontario, and she's an amazing lady for all kinds of reasons. She was actually the star of our video for Monkeysoop, the cheesy 80s rock anthem, and I asked her permission to use her likeness for a character of Hellgrimm, and she gave our permission and said absolutely. So I want to give her a shout out. You can find her on Kelly Abbas, ABBASS.com, and she's also on Facebook, but she's a very talented person. I don't think she's actively playing right now, but she is definitely pushing her modeling. So if you're interested, go check her website out. But yeah, she's in a perfect world. If we have time this year, we might actually go make Hellgrimm some kind of comic book or some kind of, maybe a web comic, something that, that kind of portrays her storyline. So that's
possibly animated series too.
You love doing cartoons, right?
Oh yeah. Just
okay. Don't touch me.
One thing that's a little different about Hellgrimm, as opposed to Monkeysoop, Hellgrimm it's a vocal driven, project. It's all the songs have vocals in them. It's more structured, whereas Monkeysoop was a lot more experimental. This is a little more straightforward rock, grunge. How would you say it? What's another description?
I like progressive grunge.
Progressive grunge, yeah. It's a little more straightforward. So I think we will continue to release Monkeysoop CDs, but there'll be more of the comedy and more of the experimental, kind of the weirder stuff, and then Hellgrimm will probably be a little more straightforward, radio friendly, if you will, music. That and Jerry, you've kind of been writing this way. Your writing has always evolved over the years I've known you, and this is where it's going right now. You're on this creative tangent, and it's just like, keep going.
Is there any plan to go back to Monkeysoop after like the touring cycle and whatnot ends, or is it just like if I feel like it, it's gonna happen?
We've had we may have an opportunity for Monkeysoop to go to Europe this year. We've been talking to some people about that, and if that happens, we will have to use the name Monkeysoop and use that music. So it's kind of like right now, if it's in demand, we'll do it.
Yeah.
If not, whenever we get to it.
Okay.
Yeah. So we still have Monkeysoop CDs if anybody's interested. We still have Monkeysoop merch, and
Green Jello.
And we have Green Jello stuff. So we're just, I think we're just kind of enjoying playing all of it, as much as we can.
Not too much thought into it, just have fun and
enjoy it.
Yeah.
Alright, so now the last time we ended the interview with the lightning round. You guys have already done the lightning round. He has not, but because of the fact that you've already done it, I don't want to have similar answers. So there's two other things that we do. One of which I think you posted recently, which is the IKEA death metal. Okay.
That was cool.
So that's one of the games that we normally play, but there is one more that I have that I'm going to have you guys play.
We're not going to get naked, are we?
No. This one's called Bette Midler or a Finnish Metal Band. I'm going to read lyrics, and you're going to tell me if it's Bette Midler or a Finnish metal band.
Oh dear God. Okay.
Sounds like fun.
That's pretty funny.
Okay, so there's 14 here. We won't do all of them, but we'll do a handful of them. So, first one is, woke up and tears were falling. Yes, tears were falling all around my bed of woe. Is that Bette Midler or Finnish metal?
Totally Bette Midler.
Bette Midler.
Bette Midler. You are correct. That is from Something Your Heart has been telling me. Off to a good start. All the tales are told, all the orchids gone, lost in my own world, now I care for dead gardens.
Finish.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go for Bette Midler on that. But...
Well, they said Finnish metal, that's Dead Gardens by Nightwish, so you are correct.
It had flower reference in it, I thought it might be.
Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed.
Bette Midler.
That is correct.
That was a trick question.
That is from her rendition of The Rose.
Oh.
No, you're on point here. I messed this one up miserably when I did it. Okay. We are instruments marching to a common band.
Bette Midler?
Finish.
Bette Midler.
Okay, so 2 out of 3 said Bette Midler, and the answer is correct. It's Bette Midler.
Oh my gosh.
Smash rendition of Julie Gold's "From a Distance" includes this lyric.
How the hell am I getting that right?
Yeah. What? Is there something you're not? There's something you're not telling me.
There's a secret here.
Yeah. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
She a great inspiration for you.
Yes.
Is she the wind beneath your wings?
She is a wind beneath my wings.
The garden where we walked together as the wind was breezing, whispering, where we played with innocent smiles under trees and leaves of green.
That's Finnish.
That is correct. That is Garden of Eternity by Dreamtale.
Nice.
Your dying love is a rose I will bury.
Bette
You are wrong. It's Somewhere Close to You by Sonata Arctica.
Dang.
You were so sure.
I'll stop interrupting.
Okay. A beautiful face without a name for so long. A beautiful smile to hide the pain.
I've seen beaches way too many times. Yeah, that's Bette Midler.
That's Wind Beneath My Wings. Jerry, you should know this.
I'm keeping quiet. I don't want anybody to see a side of me that I don't want to be shown.
Get all teared up here.
Tell me once, I decline. I refuse to learn. Shoot me twice, but I'm not going down.
Finish.
That is from Children of Bodom's Tie My Rope off of Blood Drunk.
That is pretty cool.
I know that I'm no saint. My head is in the clouds. They called you a mistake, but I still say your name out loud.
Sounds like something off of the TV show Shameless that we've been watching recently. That sounds like...
That's one fucked up show.
Wow. Have you ever... Oh my god.
It's
if
like
you have
White Trash
Netflix,
Deluxe.
William H. Macy... Holy cow. That's a nutty freaking show.
Where's the taser? She's drifting.
I got one in my bedroom.
I would have to say finish myself.
I got one for Christmas. I haven't even did
Bette
it.
Midler.
That is actually from Bette Midler, Lullaby in Blue.
What? By in Blue?
Lullaby.
Lullaby.
Oh, I thought you said Blow by in Blue. I was like, wow, what kind of song is
Ah,
that?
Bette Midler's not so
cokehead.
publicized work, you know.
Alright, so here's the last one. And this one's kind of hard. Arella Veden Luodola
It's
Istuin.
obviously Bette Midler. Obviously. Yes. Absolutely.
Obvious
No
choice.
question.
You were wrong. It is Finnish metal. is from Moon Sorrow, and the answer that they give at the bottom is Bette Midler does not sing in Finnish.
Bet you got to get with the program. There's a new market for you.
All right, so thanks, guys. Is there anything else you want to say about the band before we close out?
Check us out on Facebook, Hellgrimm Band. We're working on we have hellgrimm.com. Nothing up there yet, but working on it. But we're at Hellgrimm Band on Facebook. Come like us, come see a show. And support all your local bands. Everybody likes to play. Come out and have a beer and support live music wherever you are.
There's thousands of people that we would love to say thank you to.
Yes. All of you.
Just a few.
Just pulls out a list.
Kelly Abbas, Hazura in
Malaysia. Yeah.
Daniel, thank you. You've supported us all these years. And
Dason, the gentleman who's been recording us. I didn't give your last name. You're anonymous still. Don't worry, but you did a great job. Thank you.
our bandmates in Green Jelly.
Cat Ranch.
Yeah, but we don't know that. Nobody knows. Yeah.
Anybody else? There's tons of people, but
Just want to thank people that support us doing our thing live or online, and again, support all your friends that play music, and just keep on keeping on.
All right.
And play music yourselves. It's fun. If you're not already.